What's going on, Neon Nation, and welcome back to the Neon Arcade for some more Cyberpunk 2077. With 2020 around the corner here, I thought it would be the perfect time to count down 10 of the biggest things to potentially look forward to in the new year when it comes to Cyberpunk. Now, some of these things are more or less confirmed, while some involve a bit of speculation, so keep that in mind. Starting off at number 10, we have the culmination of a couple competitions, including the cosplay and photo contest. The cosplay contest will wrap up in 2020 with a prize pool of $40,000, with the grand prize featuring a professional photo shoot for a magazine cover, $15,000, and a trophy to go along with it. The voting for the photo contest, highlighting just how cyberpunk your city is, will come January 2020 and will feature a first place prize of $4,000, a Cyberpunk CE, an RTX 2080 Ti, and more. These are all cool little contests and events to gather the community. At number 9, we have more music releases from the likes of Samurai or the composers working on the OST. With Refuse being behind the helm of Samurai and little music teases being hinted at every once in a while, you can bet that there will be more music to enjoy during the first quarter of 2020. We've heard Chippin' In and Never Fade Away already, and there has already been a hint of Black Dog when it comes to the Samurai EP. We also have the new artist arrivals including A$AP Rocky, Grimes, and Run the Jewels, who have yet to showcase a track or sneak peek of their work on 2077. At number 8, we have learning about some new characters in the game, like Lizzie Wizzy and potential characters from the lore. It feels like we've been talking about characters like T-Bug, Dexter, Deshawn, and Jackie for over a year now, and with the revelation of Grimes as Lizzie Wizzy, it would be a perfect time for CDPR to release some content on this famous Night City pop star. There are also speculations of Saburo Arasaka, Morgan Blackhand, Roche Bartmoss, and other lore favorites as being in the game, so maybe just maybe CDPR will throw us a bone here and have one more big reveal or story related content drop before release. At number 7, we have the end of the ARG, which is the alternate reality game. This is a series of complex online puzzles which are solved by the collaborative work of the Cyberpunk community to reveal new details on the game and unlock more puzzles to get through. So far we've reached the NetWatch site and login credentials still need to be solved to access whatever is within the site. We know it will resume in early 2020 and will likely finally know what CDPR is keeping a secret behind this phase of the ARG. At number 6, we have the potential of learning more about the Techie skill tree. In the most recent deep dive video, we were shown lengthy sections on how a netrunner or solo playstyle would get through certain sections of the game. Up until this point, we've lacked a bunch of details about the Techie, with the only big revelation about this class being that it utilizes the Flathead Spiderbot. One can only hope that we learn more about the Techie and how it will improve or augment how we play in the form of collecting scraps, crafting, and the Techie's overall playstyle. At number 5, we have minimum specs. I know a ton of you have been asking questions about this, but we will finally get minimum specs sometime in 2020 before release. Now, there have been PC rigs that CDPR has used to showcase the game at events, but this typically uses top of the line equipment. Showing it to a massive amount of people, it needs to be looking and running to the best of its ability. Keep in mind though that this is not indicative of minimum specs. I will have a video going up in the new year about this topic and you'll really want to catch that one, but for now it's great that we're getting close to concrete details on what we'll need to do with our PCs if anything. We'll probably get a more concrete install size as well, despite the previous information on this being an 80GB minimum. At number 4, we have more screenshots. It feels like it's been an eon since we got some screenshots, as I don't really think screenshots correlated to a demo really counts. Screenshots, wallpapers, whatever CDPR can scrape up will definitely get the player base fired up without showing off too much context in the process. I'd love to see the frame by frame series come back from 2018 on CDPR's end, where they showcase a few screenshots and give a brief paragraph explanation, but even without it, I think meaningful screenshots are something everyone can really enjoy. At number 3, we have launch trailers and marketing ramp-ups. With the marketing budget of Cyberpunk 2077 seemingly being infinite, with the hiring of all the top tier localization talent, celebrities, massive investments into multiplayer research and development, new sections of the studio, and a bigger studio altogether, it's no doubt that the marketing ramp up for Cyberpunk 2077 is going to be colossal. The inevitable final trailer before release will hopefully blow people's socks off enough to get them to pre-order if they haven't already. CDPR knows that the week before launch is incredibly important for pre-orders, which will give a great idea into overall sales. With CD PROJEKT RED already cranking up the ad volume, at least in isolation on YouTube, during an expensive season, you can bet that they're planning something big. At number 2, we have media and journalists getting their hands on the game in early 2020. This is where we'll truly learn how the game feels in one's hands, how interactive the world is, and the initial thoughts of people across the globe when it comes to Cyberpunk. Playing and viewing are two very different things, and at the end of the day, as long as it plays and is paced well, I think we're going to be seeing a lot of hype generated post hands-on sessions. This is where we'll be getting a ton of content and impressions from as many outlets as possible. At number 1, you already know what it's going to be. It's going to be the glory of waking up on April 16th, pouring a nice cup of Cyber Joe before sitting down and playing Cyberpunk 2077 on release day, never to be seen again for at least 2 weeks. I recommend calling into work with the cyber flu, telling your cyber waifu you'll be MIA, and kissing any ties to the real world goodbye. Thanks for watching guys, and I will see you all in the new year.